Most of the topiary here is grown out of yew and box. Lots of shapes. We've got animals, butterflies, insects, and we have a lot of abstract shapes as well, including a chess set. You'll notice the colour is slightly different here. This is golden yew, and when the sun comes out, the colour turns from green to yellow. The style here, this is a Tudor style chess set, slightly different to the common day chess set, and this would have been planted by one of the previous owners, William Waldorf Astor, a really wealthy American gentleman, over 130 years ago. The last few years we've been renovating these guys. They were getting rather large, so we were clipping them back. We were looking at old photographs of Tudor style chess sets. We were looking at the pieces, and we're very surely and slowly cutting these pieces back to their original shape and size. Most of these here are originals, so they're kind of over 120 years old, so they were set in tablets of stone, but over the years they've sort of morphed, so we have ideas, things change. This particular one, would you believe, 100 years ago was a table and chairs. Now you can see it's been changed to a tortoise and a turtle. In about May time, you give them a little clip, so it's a little short back and sides, a little haircut, and then in around August you get a bit more ruthless and you then start to cut back, and if you want to change the shape, you do it from end of July, August and September. Just a normal pair of people would have the hand shears. When we get a bit more confidence, and my team have been doing it for many years, we then start to use a mechanical hedge cutter. But you've got to have a steady hand. But we use hedge cutters now that are battery powered, they're much lighter. You can probably do the sides. Obviously the intricate bits are always by hand and eye. So we're going to start off having a little trim of this turtle on a lovely platform. So this is box, Buxus, and you start to kind of clip that in early June. So that's one of the first shrubs that we clip. So I'm going to use just a specific basic hand shears, and literally, very carefully, you can, if you're good, you can use your eye. Just a very light clip. It's always best to clip small pieces to start with, rather than hack down in big bits. Because if you hack down a big bit, once it's gone, it's gone. So I'd really, just as you can see, trim it. As you can see now, the sort of lovely straight line. This topiary here would probably take a couple of hours to do, maybe 3 hours. It's always best to kind of clip the box on a sort of a dry day, not too wet, but you don't want it too hot, because if it's too hot, when you're cutting the box, the evaporation and the sun gets in and it can have a bit of a scorch. So on a kind of cloudy day like this, maybe a bit of light rain, absolutely perfect. It's very therapeutic, to tell the truth. I love the noise of this. And there's a little tip that people may not know. It always used to be, they always used to say that you went out into your garden to clip the box on Derby Day. The Epsom Derby is a big kind of horse race in the United Kingdom. And what it is, most of the box was planted by the gentry. They all, in their big stately homes, they used to go out to the Derby, so the gardeners could get their shears out, making a good old clipping noise and not disturbing anyone. So that's the way it goes.